right in the tri-bush over there.
Yeah, they got the red ward and the river bush as well, which you could almost see that Vlad with.
So
Both teams are starting blue for jungle.
I talked about the team comps a whole ton while you were gone, but what are you thinking? Because I was saying that I think the ultimates of the blue team have better synergy for team fighting, but I could be full of crap, so.
Well, you've got quite a tanky team for blue team.
Well, you know, we have kind of a tank meta, and they're taking advantage of it.
And the red team seems to have more of a squishy sort of setup, but early game, I think the red team's going to have more of an advantage.
And the other thing I was saying is that they got the Yasuo on the blue team. On the red team, I'm sorry, I got confused. But the blue team has the Nami. The Nami synergizes with the Yasuo. They don't have any knock-up assists for him on that team.
No, they don't, do they?
And I was just like, if I had a Yasuo, I would be picking Cho'Gath, I would be picking Janna, I'd be picking Nami, I'd be picking knockups to support him.
That was a very close first blood off the top.
That absolutely was. Although I can't say I'm totally surprised watching it. I mean, Echo can get kind of tanky. I think Tank Echo is the meta. Lee Sin's kind of a bruiser, so he doesn't get too tanky. But Leona gets very tanky, so they'll have some there. That Nami bubble was beautiful, but Leona's going to take advantage, jump right onto Lucian. And I don't think they can respond to that much damage. Like, Lucian took a lot of damage.
Yeah, but he is still higher health than Kate, so they're putting that pressure on.
And Nami has a heal, and Leona does not, other than the Relic Shield, have any sustain.
Oh, that Kate
Almost.
narrowly escaping that.
Almost. The thing about Lucian that I talk about a lot is that he's very reliant on hitting his combos to do his damage. He's not as auto-attack reliant, like he really needs to hit his skills for his burst.
Yeah, well, the double hit, definitely, you need the skills to land that.
You know, he's not like Caitlyn. Caitlyn is like completely, you know, she's got her Peacemaker for poke, but to do her damage, she's pretty auto-attack reliant.
We've got a gank coming in here on mid.
He used his pool really early, which could be good or bad. It opened him up to a jump from Lee Sin later, but he didn't take advantage and he got away. I would try to take the damage earlier and then use my pool, you know, when I could secure the exit, you know what I mean? But that might just be me.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, so, you know. We're fighting top lane again.
He is diamond, so he probably knows more than we do.
No, we gotta pretend. We gotta pretend. Like, I don't know what the shoutcasters in like, the worlds are. I bet they're not challenger players. We can pretend we know things, too.
I actually know a few of them. The one guy who was an Australian guy at Worlds, he's actually only, like, silver.
Yeah, see, we can pretend we know things just as much as they do. Yasuo coming in for a gank here. Nami actually doing a pretty good job of getting Yasuo off Lucian, but it just wasn't enough. He's got too much dash with that minion wave there. He was able to catch him anyway.
It's funny, Yasuo is one of those champions that when there's a minion wave there, it almost comes to more of an advantage than a disadvantage.
Oh, and there you see Hecarim's bonus right there. Just the speed and the one hit, and he just had nowhere to go. Just nowhere to go, and if that Hecarim gets ahead, he is going to be a monster. Because they're going to have them all in their face, right? They're going to have Hecarim and Malachi jumping right in their face, and they can have Vlad. Vlad's probably going to build a proto belt. They're going to have nowhere to go. But every single one of them has a jump or like a pull, like Leona's got her pull of some kind. But you know, like, where the hell are they going to go?
Did we have another pause?
Yeah, we got another DC. Echo, sounds like. I don't know, man. I think the team fights are going to be really hard on red team. Late game, I think it's going to be hard.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Red team is a very early game champion setup. If they don't pull off a very large lead early game, I don't see them winning this one.
I mean, Leona gets stronger later game because she's a tank and she gets beefy. Lee Sin falls off. I don't know about Echo. Is he kind of like a mid-game champion now?
He's more mid to early, but late game he drops off. Whereas you've got your Hecarim, your Maokai, your Vlad, which all end up quite tanky towards late game and end up being also quite dangerous. You've got your Nami, which is just, you know, all game is generally pretty good with all their bubbles, heals, and waves.
You don't have to tell me. I let Nami carry me to gold. She's like 90% of my games.
Yeah, I mean, I play a lot. I used to play a lot of Nami myself.
She's a very good support. She's got everything in her kit.
Yeah, I on NA though.
Oh, is it because of the lag?
Yeah, landing the bubbles with the high ping, just, yeah.
Well, she just missed a bubble, and that is gonna not be good for them because Leona's on top of them. Although they returned more poke. He did. If Caitlyn was there though, and they got a burst off right when Leona stunned, that could have been really bad for him. But Caitlyn got pushed out by Nami.
Yeah, so it actually ended up being better.
Oh, it looks like they want to go again. Leona missing her pull. She just landed the bubble. Lucian getting the burst on his skills, but it's not enough. He has to back away. I don't know.
Better in the Lucian's favor.
How
low on mana and health now, so.
Like Windwall is not effective against Vlad, really. Like I don't know how good you're talking Yasuo against Vlad, and Vlad gets so tanky. I don't know. I don't know if I would have picked Yasuo into Vlad.
Yeah, another thing to note is this team is also a very AD heavy team. You've only got Echo really with their AP damage.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying before you got here, was that the Echo top lane allows him to play Yasuo mid lane because it balances out their damage. If Leona gets a little bit of AP on her kit too, because she does have some good AP scaling. If she got something like an Abyssal Scepter, so when she got in there, she would also get some tankiness from that, and then Echo could benefit from it. It would be really good.
Yeah, but honestly, I think Leona needs to go that full tank build, because they don't really have much, like any other tanks.
That's true. It is true. But it'd be nice if she could get something with a little AP on it, though. It would go nice with her scaling. Because people underestimate how much AP scaling she has. You know, I soloed a Teemo top lane as Leona.
Oh, it's quite easy to do. I mean, I've seen people play Leona in mid and top before.
And people...
Support, and it scales really nicely. Her damage it's all there.
Oh, he just went in. That was a suicide jump, man. I am sorry. Oh, Hecarim's gonna go down. I don't think he's ready to brawl yet. Like, he's good for supporting for ganks, but I don't know if he's really ready to brawl just yet. You know what I'm saying? Not against Yasuo.
Build-wise, he hasn't finished his skirmish to say, but he's only got boots and a crystal, really, and a potion.
Oh, man. If Vlad could have followed him up... If Vlad followed him up, he probably would have been okay. But... I don't know where Vlad was. I think he was back.
Deep, really.
All those dashes. I don't know if I've seen a Yasuo like really effectively use their dashes in a really long time. He's just all over. It's too bad that Vlad doesn't have a lot of skill shots he could be dodging with that. Oh, look at this gank top lane.
Yeah, we are looking at the Yasuo being a diamond, so you know his skill level is definitely gonna be up there.
Is he gonna get the Echo? Yes, he is. That was a thing of like he thought he wasn't gonna get out, so he decided he was gonna try and kill Echo so he could go 1-for-1, and he did. He did. He got him. Even though he had to go under a turret. I don't know how well that bodes that they had a 2v1 him. He still got a kill and it was under a turret. That's probably not good.
That does give Lee a bit more damage, but Echo is definitely falling behind. I don't know how this is going to go for him. 0-3.
He's got 25 CS. That makes me feel concerned. There's an ult. They're just ignoring Leona and hitting Caitlyn, and Leona cannot get them off her. She has so much CC on her kit, and she just can't get them off Caitlyn. Yeah, she just kind of jumped in, and they just kind of walked around her and hit Caitlyn, and then when Caitlyn got out of range, they just turned around. And Nami has enough CC with her bubble and her E to just hold her there. Leona is an all-in champion. Like, she can't get out. She's got nothing. She has to walk. Nami is literally zoning Caitlyn out of lane by herself without Lucian, in between two towers. And she can do it safely because Vladimir is right there. Like, that is crazy. I think Lee Sin thinks he's going to steal this.
Oh, yeah, Lee Sin. tried to steal it, but, you know.
They are chasing them, but it doesn't even matter. Bottom lane is coming up to help, but they could have just gotten first turret instead because these guys are not going to fight. They're not going to fight Vlad and Hecarim. They'd have to be crazy to do it. They're just running away.
Vlad has the ability to half health both of them, as we saw earlier when Lee Sin.
Oh, look at that coordination. That was beautiful the way they separated them. Hecarim using his ultimate just to get back in position. Leona is there to support them with CC, and now Vlad is by himself. He's trying to take out Lee Sin.
Like Vlad's gone.
He is knocked up, and it is not good. Oh.
Kill went to Leona.
I don't know if it matters, because they're still chasing him down right now, and they got first turret right there, but Lucian wasn't in the right position. If he was, I don't know if Vlad would have went down. Looks like they're going to turn on to Caitlyn.
Leona does matter a bit, though.
The perfect dash right there. Did you see that to dodge that tornado?
But there's a kill the Nami as well.
That Yasuo's not getting away. Come on, Lucian. You're going to break my heart.
That knock-up's going to stop it.
Breaking my heart. They're fighting top lane, too. And here comes Lee Sin. Oh, I don't know if he's going to try and kill Echo. He's already so low. I don't think he's going to get out of this. He's going to try and get some damage on Echo. He survived until his ult went off, but it wasn't enough. He's going to go down
Echo
with nothing.
flashing out of the ult there definitely saved his life. I think Echo would have gone down.
Whoopsie. That first tower gold is going to be good, but they gave up a death on Vladimir for it. If Lucian did come down, they would have got the kill. They either needed to, like, just zone them out and not fight and let Lucian get the tower, or have Lucian come down and go all in. It had to be one or the other, and they tried to do both, and they just couldn't.
Yeah.
I know this is distracting.
Unfortunately, I think it would have been better if they focused the tower.
Yeah.
Vlad would have been able to survive long enough for them to come back up afterwards.
Ooh, that perfect pool. Did you see that? That was gorgeous. Right, it dodged the Yasuo wall, and he knows he can't stay on that tower, so he is just backing up. And that's another thing the higher ranked players know. They know when they can and can't stay on a tower. Lower ranked players kind of dance on it, and they're like, I don't know what to do. Leona trying to engage here. I know it's 2-on-2, but they don't have a tower to support them. And Lucian's clearly ahead. He's just going to take her out. She doesn't stand a chance. She doesn't have it yet. She doesn't have the armor yet. But it's too late. She's gone, and they're backing up. Nami's being a little cocky here, but they're gone. Like, Lucian's gone. Oh, she's gonna die. Okay, bye, Nami. Too cocky, girl. Too cocky. You know what's interesting? We're at 13 minutes, and we haven't seen any attempts at the dragon. And I usually think around 10 minutes is when I expect to see something.
Yeah, I think both teams are focusing heavily on ganks and ignoring the dragon.
Ooh.
The red team has just pinged the dragon, so they'll probably be heading over that way soon.
Vlad just got caught in a tornado, but it wasn't enough to take him down. He pulled out of the rest of Yasuo's combo. Looks like they're going to try and catch Echo here. Hecarim's going to do a shit ton of damage by dancing in. Echo's going to rewind it, but it won't be enough because Hecarim still has his ult. Oh, Vlad, you're going to live. I believe. Oh, he's got to look out for that Leona. Lucian's coming in too. Lucian's about to get 2v1'd. Oh, Lucian, you're caught without your Nami. Here comes Nami. Is she gonna ult?
Oh, she saved the Lucian.
Oh, she got a perfect
like
Q.
Nice turnaround.
Perfect Q.
Caitlyn seems to be ignoring the rest of it and farming bot lane.
They just kicked Lee Sin out of his own jungle. I don't even have anything to say about that.
Well, for a team that we were looking at as an early game team, they're not doing very well in early game.
It's 11-6. What is that, like 7K?
You're looking at like a 6.5K gold lead and
2 towers to nothing. Here comes Hecarim again. He's gonna try and 1v1 Echo. Nami's close by. She's gonna get him in an ulti and a Q. Oh, Echo, my friend, I am so sorry.
that puts it up to the 7K gold lead.
Ugh.
There's not really much they can do at this point. I think it's going to be an early win for the blue team.
Oh, Leona, she had a ward. She caught Hecarim. There's, what, 3 of them going on him? Nami's right there. I don't think she has her ult, though. She just used it to help them kill Echo. They're going to try and run away. Malachi's here, making this a 3v3. She's got him in the queue. They exhausted the Nami for some reason. Blue team using their exhaust more effectively on Yasuo, where they're trapping not... Leona can't get away, dude. She can't get away. She's an all-in champion, and if you catch her, she can't get away. Malachi just...
And there's all 3 of them gone.
He doesn't even care. He just went under that tower. I have such a hard time playing Leona as a support main, dude, because it's like, if your team doesn't follow you up, you're so screwed. She's so all-in. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Honestly, she's a really good support if you're playing a duo with someone you know, and you know, like, their plays, so that they will follow you in.
Caitlyn reviewed...
Honestly,
I'm sorry to interrupt you. She revealed her location to Lucian, and she shouldn't have because she can't 1v1 him, and then she fail flashed the wall, and he just wrecked her. He just deleted her from existence.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk over you. That was crazy. Yasuo, however,
same thing happened.
he can fight Lucian 1v1, and he just proved it. These two are taking Rift Herald over here. Not a care in the world. They're gonna put it on Hecarim. I think I would have put it on the Malachi. Maybe I'm wrong to think that, but...
No, I would have done the same. It would have been better in lane. Although top lane is pushed too far out to really, to solo anyway.
Well, because, you know, like, you don't want Hecarim to take a lot of damage. You want him to get in and do his damages and just have everybody be dead. Like, Malachi, he might sit in there for a minute to set it up and wait for him to come in, you know what I mean? So Malachi might benefit from it more just in that sense. He might need to live a little longer.
I usually use it more for, like, the minion buff it gives.
Yeah. Oh, Windwalled Nami's Q. Otherwise, Lee Sin would have died there. I promise you. Why... Max, why do people ward like that? Is it for teleport? They don't even have a teleport, do they? Oh, Echo has teleport. Because that ward is useless, right? Like, their tower's right there. Nami is dead. Goodbye.
It does give them a bit more vision, but yeah, it is essentially a useless ward.
Oh, Nami went down immediately, but it doesn't even matter. They don't even need her to take them all out. Caitlyn's just going to eat a full Lucian ult.
This is going to be an ace here.
Echo's gonna run away. Echo's like, peace out, boys.
Hecarim's going for the chase. And Lucian and Vlad are there for that tower.
And Malachi's on top. Like, yeah, you should have given Malachi Rift Herald. He could have gotten top. Come on. No, you guys are winning. I really shouldn't be criticizing your play, but... That's a mature noise to make, right?
Absolutely.
Professional. We are only professionals here. There goes Malachi right under the turret. Doesn't give a shit. Hecarim's just pushing him. They don't care, dude. They don't care. They don't have to care. Nobody's there to follow them up. Nobody's there to protect. They're not... Red team is not rotating effectively. They're not following where they need to be. Nami's all just got blocked by a wind wall, dude. That is amazing. Leona's stuck in there again. She's stuck. She's...
Even with the 3v4 there, they still managed to pull up a kill, and Hecarim came in to finish up another one. You know, I think this is almost game right here.
Dude, Leona needs a proto belt. She just can't get out, dude. She can't get out. Oh, goodness. I can't believe... I'm smiling so big right now, Max. I wish you could see this. I'm just so amazed by everything that's happened this game. I don't know what Echo thinks he's gonna do. Alright, Yasuo almost ate a full Lucian ult, but got it together in time to wind wall some of it.
There's an inhibitor going. That's a very early inhibitor.
And they're just pinging dragon. They're just pinging dragon. Nobody's done dragon this whole game. We're at 20 minutes. Somebody pinged it. They're like, nah, we're gonna go top. Hecarim could solo it at this point. He's not with them anyway. He's doing jungle camps. That's killing me, Max. You know why it kills me? I know people say that dragon's not that important, but it's a free permabuff just sitting on the map. And even if you don't want it, would you want the enemy team to have it? Even if it's like, people say Ocean is the worst one now, some people say Cloud is the worst one, it's a toss-up, but you don't want your enemy to have it, even as minuscule as it might be. I don't know if Malachi is baiting right now. This might be a mistake, though. They have a lot of CC. Oh, was it a setup the whole time? Oh, it looks like it was a setup. Caitlyn's gone. All their carries are gone, unless you count Echo as a
This
carry.
looks like an ace, yeah.
Yeah, no. He's got nowhere to go.
There's the ace.
There's the ace.
Blue team's gonna push that inhibitor out again. It looks like they're pinging bot inhib, so they're probably gonna move down that way, or they're gonna go. Oh, they're going straight for the middle. I mean, they're 30 to 8 with the 20k gold lead. There's not much of a chance of a turnaround at this point.
And as one of my friends said to me, you want to shove the wind down their throat as fast as possible.
Yeah, well, I mean, that they did. That's just after 20 minutes and pulled off an amazing win. I honestly wonder how it would have gone with the other two players that they had to swap out. You might notice that the two people that were smurfing were actually removed from the tournament and have been replaced with two other players.
Well, that is GG. That was a wonderful game to watch. It was a privilege to watch and stream. Thank you for everybody who came in and played the game. Thank you for letting us stream it. It was a beautiful match, and we'll see you for the next game, hopefully.